Welcome, and thank you for joining me for this crystal healing session. In this crystal healing session, we're working with the concept of clarity. So this is for anybody who feels a little hopeless, a little directionless, a little lost, stagnant in life. This can give you direction and help gain purpose again. And to start with, we have this beautiful Angel Aura quartz point. You can see the prismatic colors of it. There we go. And we're using this quartz point to bring in the angels' help in opening up the chakras. So we're starting at the crown, working down to the brow, down to the throat, down to the heart, the solar plexus, the sacral, and the root. And we're calling in the angels to open up these chakras to help us balance this system, making sure it's operating at optimal efficiency, to bring in the energy of inspiration, bring in the energy of synchronicities. So we see angel numbers, pay attention to them, because we're calling in the angels to help guide us, to help us with our sense of clarity, so we can see a situation clearly, see our life clearly, regain a sense of hope and purpose. So opening up the chakras. The next crystal I wanted to bring in is this beautiful stalactite. And you can see where it was removed from the ceiling of somewhere, so it used to hang like this. And we're bringing this energy in to bring in inspiration and imagination. It has many different points. So we're taking every perspective into consideration here. We're using this multi-faceted crystal to bring in imagination, because it's from imagination that we find inspiration. Albert Einstein said, you can use logic to get from A to C, but imagination takes you everywhere. And so it's when we look at things from multiple perspectives, and use our imagination, that we can really regain clarity. We can regain the ability to look at our situation in a new way, to gain the ability to see things from a new perspective. And we're calling in this energy of imagination, of creativity, to find the solution to our situation, to find a sense of direction once again, to gain perspective from a higher point of view. Oftentimes we get so stuck in the details, little points, little details, that we don't see the whole picture. And with this, we are looking at the whole picture. We're looking at every angle, every possible outcome, every possible effect, considering them all so we can find clarity, so we can regain our sense of purpose, direction in life. And the next crystal that I wanted to bring in was this beautiful lithium quartz point. And you can see all the little dark spots here. The dark spots are the lithium. And lithium is known for its calming effect, finding the point to hold it at. And so we're bringing in calmness, because when we get into a situation where we feel purposeless, where we feel chaotic, where we have high entropy, we can often feel a lot of anxiety. And this stone brings hope, calm, reserved. And when we're calm, we can see things from a new perspective. We can see things more clearly. Anxiety tends to overwhelm us. It overwhelms the system. So we're bringing in this calmness, this peace, to help us regain the ability to focus our intention, to bring in clarity. When we're calm and able to come from a place of peace, we're able to see the situation more clearly. We can see the entire situation. And so we're bringing in this calmness, this peace, this joy, and soothing energy. Think of it as a crystal embrace, a warm hug. It tells you everything's going to be okay. We all find ourselves in a situation where we feel purposeless, directionless, lost. It's a perfectly normal, perfectly genuine experience. It's a human experience. It leads to growth. All suffering leads to growth, and we are here for the evolution of our soul. The purpose of life is rather simple, according to Edgar Cayce, is to know ourselves as ourselves, and yet one with the Creator. So, in a lot of ways, the purpose is to know yourself, know thyself, as the doorway into the Oracle of Delphi used to say. Know thyself. The more you know thyself, the more perspective you gain, the more you have a sense of purpose, a direction, and we all have purpose. We all have the same purpose. To learn, to grow, to evolve. But sometimes we need a little clarity and calmness to bring that energy in, to give us that perspective. And the next stone that I have is this beautiful piece of iolite. And iolite used to be used by the Vikings to help guide their boats. They believed it had magical properties of guidance. So bringing this in to call upon our spiritual guides to help give us clues, to give us that sense of purpose again, whether it's a well-timed TikTok video or it's seeing an angel number right when you're thinking about something. This stone is bringing in that guidance to help let you know you're not alone. That there is a whole spiritual team behind you waiting to help, to guide you back to the path of unique wholeness that we all travel. And so there we are. Next, I'm bringing in this clear crystal quartz point, running this through your system, and we have a loud car going by. Sounds like the street cleaner. But this clear quartz crystal is bringing in the energy of clarity, of peace, of calmness. It is a beautiful crystal clear quartz point. If it wasn't for the phantom in it, you'd think it was a piece of glass. And we're looking for that clarity, that ability, that purity. Just running it through your system to bring you that clarity. And next, I want to share with you a little Palo Santo. Palo Santo is a very cleansing, powerful smoke that can really bring into, if I can light it, just bringing this into your field, cleansing and clearing. And finally, sealing it all in with this selenite wand. Sealing it all in. And that is our clarity crystal.